Namaste. This is just an update on all that's taken place over this last week. So last Friday, running all over the place, getting ready for the pre-Parliament event, and that meant going to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, um, going to Wunderkammer a couple of times, making sure everything was okay there. Phone calls, trying to get confirmations. There were still people who 24 hours before the event had not totally confirmed that they were going to participate. At 5 o'clock the evening, I got the phone call from St. Patrick's Parish Catholic Church that I was really hoping for, and that was that yes, the Vietnamese dancers were going to do the lion dance at the event, so it was very exciting. Was at Wunderkammer that night until 9. And then Saturday was the big day, the pre-Parliament event. And so at 1:30, the Sikh Giani, or priest, and another Sikh gentleman arrived from the Fort Wayne Sikh Gurdawara and set up on stage. And then people started showing up. And Dr. Dave Johnson, who was going to do Christian meditation for us, got so involved in appreciating, savoring the Sikh kirtan that never happened, and that was okay because we had an hour of kirtan, and kirtan is this chanting, this musical chanting with the harmonia and the drumming of the sacred scriptures. And so that was a wonderful way to start. And then Ken Bergeron, who is the senior conciliation specialist for the U.S. Department of Justice, arrived and gave a talk on a White House initiative on religious hate crimes. And he had spoke the night before with the Burmese community, and the following day he was going to speak with the larger Sikh community. And this was all arranged by our local representative of the Sikh Coalition, Lori Way, who also had attended at 2 different times briefings at the White House. So it was a high-powered group. I was impressed, and people were impressed. It was a timely time to be talking about hate crime, bullying, and so the room was full, and that was really good. And then after that, we had some prayers, and people that prayed included Bishop John Neubauer. Dr. Neubauer is a bishop with the Orthodox Catholic Church of America and officiates at St. Mary Magdala Spirituality Center. And Reverend Terry Anderson, who is with Interfaith Hospitality, and he is a candidate for city council. As a matter of fact, there were 3 candidates for city council and 1 elected councilwoman. So, cool group, a very involved group. We then had the lion dancers, and they were fantastic. They're so cool with the drumming and the 2 competing lions. It was very neat. And that was followed by Buddhist meditation, Sri Lankan Buddhist meditation in the meditation room, and that was led by Chief Monk Bhante Devananda. And then on stage we had Dr. Aaron Williams from the Plymouth Congregational Church gave a prayer, and then introduced her friend Chris Manning, who did a cello concert that was just lovely. And so that was very, very cool. And then that was followed by David Nande doing leading people in Sri Lankan drumming on stage. We had an impassioned prayer for African American men. We had Baha'i poetry that was just really lovely. The group Food Not Bombs came in and fed us all wonderful vegetarian food. They're a really cool group. And then we were led in sacred movement, which was kind of dance with meaning. That was kind of neat. And then we moved into the meditation room and did it was beautiful sacred music there. And by the end of the evening, 5 members of the Universal Education Foundation, a local mosque, including the imam and the president of the mosque, showed up and did their evening prayers on stage and then explained to us everything they did. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful day. You know, the art was gorgeous. We had 120 people show up. The participants included 4 doctors, a dean, like I said, candidates for office, a bishop, three ministers, artists, peace activists, and so that was just really, really neat. And lots of sharing, and religious-wise, there were Wiccans and Catholics and Protestants and Sikhs and Buddhists and Muslims and Baha'is and Unitarians. It was very cool. And Dan Schwartz wants us to do it again next year, so we'll do some interfaith thing. The next day, 9 o'clock in the morning, I was at Plymouth Congregational Church talking about the Parliament for an hour. And then that afternoon at 2, I was at Dashmesh Gurdawara, it's the other Gurdwara in town, where again the Department of Justice was talking about hate crimes, religious hate crimes, an initiative from the White House, and everybody was very involved in that, and so that was really pretty neat. While I was at the pre-Parliament event, I was invited to join the Allen County Peace and Justice Commission, and so I went to that meeting Monday night. And they're planning a memorial to mark 50 years after Hiroshima, and also looking for ways to get children involved in the peace movement and to become more interfaith. And so I'm looking forward to that. And then this Thursday we will have our Ambassador Advisory Council meeting. And so it's been really, really active. Been exhausting actually, but also exhilarating. Colorful, beautiful, moving, touching, serious, and so really glad to be with so many good people, people of goodwill who are dedicated to bridge building and moving forward positively. So this is this journey to October 15th to 19th, Salt Lake City, the 2015 Parliament of the World's Religions, is a serious one. It's taken a lot of effort. But I'm so glad that I'm part of this, and hope that some of you will consider joining me. So that's all for now. Take care, peace, and all good. Namaste.